red.
Yeah.
You do look very red.
Did we drive you all mad with the intro music? That was Matt's idea.
Lobster Matt. Look at you.
Make the same tune go round and round and round.
Very red.
Very red.
He's adjusting himself.
Oh, look at that.
I'm a bit less red now.
Anyway,
How's everyone?
all good down this end of the room. How about that end of the room, Martin?
Not stressed at all.
No.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Got a few technicals.
Just a few.
Yeah, well, a few technical. Actually, whilst we're on the subject, we've got our game show tonight.
We do. Yes.
Truth or Fiction.
Yes.
And I think I've mucked up the sound on that, so let me just quickly correct that now.
Go on.
Okay. He's fiddling already. Haven't even started.
Oh, look at that. Lovely background you got us there, Matt.
Beautiful, isn't it?
That's not. I didn't mean that one.
Matt doesn't know.
Oh, here it
It'll
is.
work. It'll work next time. It'll work next time.
Okay.
Right.
It'll work next time. I've got it sorted now.
Okay.
Okay, right. But always an issue. Always an issue.
Always something going on. Always something going on.
Yeah,
Is there an echo in here? Is there an echo in here?
there is. There is. You got your fancy sound on, haven't you? You haven't
What fancy sound?
Your
all
reverb
echoey
sound,
and reverb.
No.
You haven't done your thing, have you?
Hey?
Huh?
What?
You know, if you hold the button down.
You can't
If
hear
I do that?
No, if you hold the button down.
Yeah.
You hold it down. Oh, you haven't got your shoes on. That must be quite painful.
Well, it is actually.
He's playing barefoot in the park.
Lovely.
I'm getting used to it. I'm getting all hippie on it.
Tonight, I shall be drinking mainly Asahi, not from Hops and Bubbles.
And I shall be drinking Foster's, also
No
not from
adverts.
Hops and Bubbles.
And I'm drinking water.
Also not from Hops
not
and Bubbles.
from
No.
Hops and Bubbles.
Next door.
I'm drinking purple beer. Cheers.
Evening, Dan, if you're out there.
He's left us. He's left us
Yes.
dry.
Yes. Yes.
Now that
Disturbing.
Boris has cured COVID, Dan doesn't come around anymore.
Asahi is my favourite, Liz. It's a bloody brilliant beer. It's brilliant.
Do you remember when they did it on tap, Matt? Do you remember that? Good times that was.
Anyway, so the game we've got planned this evening, as you'll have realised, is Truth or Fiction, where we shall be revisiting a game from mid-lockdown and attempting to sneak lies past each other. But the first time we'll know is when we open our envelopes, not in any way like a well-known BBC game show.
No.
Doesn't use the same format
no.
at all, because they don't have envelopes. And
Exactly.
And they're funny.
I think they do have envelopes.
Do they?
Or do they just have cards?
They just have cards. They just turn the
See?
cards over. So.
We've
Totally
if
different.
anything,
got
we've spent more than
cards.
them.
I think so, actually, yeah.
Music first.
Music first, I reckon, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got a weird bunch of songs for you tonight.
We have. We've been playing the same old stuff live for the last 6 months, so we thought we'd revisit some of the songs that we haven't played live in
For many
ages, just because, you know, because this goes out and stays in perpetuity forever to embarrass us for always. So that's good.
You got no sound?
Have you pressed your button?
Oh dear. That's a good start. Your
broke.
batteries run out.
It's broken already.
Oh, the tune
It's
is
probably because you dropped your bottle of Asahi on it about 15 minutes ago.
That's right.
That could be what's done it.
Love a hobnob. We all love a hobnob.
Everybody loves a hobnob.
That was a hobnob, yeah.
How do you eat yours?
2 bites. normally.
Orally.
Generally, it's the best way.
Yeah.
I like to dunk it in a tea,
Yeah.
let the chocolate melt a bit.
You
and
like
then-
dunking a tea?
Yeah, but
Oh, that's interesting.
right then,
Do you already, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're
Doing that one.
okay.
we're going with Queen.
Going with a bit of
Haven't done
Queen.
this in a while, have we?
No, we have not.
haven't.
And let's see if we remember.
That's clean sound there.
This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. Well, this thing called love, it cries like a baby all night. It swings and it jives. Well, it jumps all over like a jellyfish. a cocoa sweat. I gotta be cool and relax and get hip and get on my tracks and take a backseat, hitchhike. Well, I take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. Guitar. Gotta be cool and relax and get hip and get on my
bit
tracks.
weird when
and
there's
take
nobody
a
in the room,
backseat.
innit?
Hitchhike. Well, I take a long
Sing along,
ride on my
everybody.
motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love. I just can't handle it. This thing called love. I must get around to it till I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. I said a crazy little thing called love. I said a crazy little thing called love. Just a crazy little thing called love. Just a crazy little thing called love. Said a crazy little thing called love.
I almost remembered.
Oh, Dan's just popped up. Look, Dan's just remembered we're on.
Oh,
Evening, Dan.
hello, Dan.
Hello, Dan.
A bit thirsty in here, isn't it?
Too late for that, Dan. Too late.
Too late now. We've been touched short.
Evening, Suzanne. How's Denmark?
Denmark. Why aren't we doing a tour of Denmark?
We should be.
Many, many reasons that I can think of.
Yeah, but we haven't been booked.
Yeah, that'll be the biggest one.
Oh, right, yes.
What?
I was just looking at what the next song was.
This is the one. This is the one that I sometimes don't get the rhythm.
That's absolutely right.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
Yeah, it's going to be perfect.
You ready?
Almost definitely.
whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid, or am I dumb? I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. He said it's like a sex that's bringing us down. Went to a whore to analyze my fall. She said it's like a sex that's bringing us down. Remember that? Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. All keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid, or am I dumb? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't fall in love with? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't fall in love with? Fallen in love with. Ever fallen in love with someone shouldn't fall in love with? Woo! How's the bass sound, Dan? How's the bass?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Usually like that.
No, your voice.
Your voice. I can hear him fine.
I'll turn him down early.
I can hear him more.
Turn me down. He doesn't like me.
I'll turn you up again.
Should we do a round now?
Have,
We could
bit
do it
early,
around
is
now,
it?
couldn't we? Why not?
it says
Why
if
not?
Martin and Duncan got no heating.
Oh yeah, I'm well dressed this evening.
Oh, I
It's
see.
quite chilly
Just
in
'cause
here.
Look at these guys wearing their
Wimps.
Who should we do
t-shirts.
first then?
Because
Should
there's only
we do
one.
Martin first?
Go on then, yeah.
Down,
Start down
down the
there.
end.
Yeah, yeah. So
Right,
we're
hang
gonna,
on, let's-
yeah, you've got to do the whole kind of thing, the thing. It's a fabulous.
All right, Mick, I'm going to get you to pick which one for me. This one. That one. Okay, I've got 4 envelopes here, apparently with 2 truths and 2 lies in.
Look into his eyes.
Look into his lies. Look into his lies.
Look into his lies.
That's a good line. You should write a song out of that.
I'm sure you will.
And then live stream.
Here we go. Here we go. Step.
When I was a teenager, I once tried to scale a fence and ended up falling down the other side onto a very angry homeless man.
That'd be good if it was true.
So, where was this fence?
In Croydon.
Okay.
When you say you were a teenager, let's go to the other view.
Oh,
man.
okay.
Let's get, yeah. You spent all this time making your screens.
You're all right.
There you go.
Nearly swore then, but I remember children are watching.
Are they?
Yes. Yes.
I believe we. Yeah. How old were you?
I was 17.
17. And
You didn't kill the homeless person, I take.
Not that I'm aware of.
Kill them.
why were you scaling the fence?
Yeah.
We were being stupid. We were waiting for a bus.
Who were you
I was with some friends. We'd been to the stairway in...
Heaven?
No.
So you're
the
in
stairway in South
You're
Croydon.
in South Croydon now.
South Croydon.
But where exactly is that fence?
So, you know where the blue anchor is?
Yeah.
Right, okay. We'd gone out, and we're waiting outside for the bus, right? And I'd just gone down the road to have a little wee, right? And I didn't want to do it out in the light, so there was a fence. It wasn't that high. It was only about this high. And I climbed up to jump over to go and have a wee in this little bit where it was the bushes and things, and yeah, there was someone sleeping there, and I fell on his head.
And was there a small accident when you landed? With the
He wasn't very
sudden
happy
loss
with
of
me.
control?
No, he wasn't very happy with me. And I was like,
Was
sorry.
Was it like feet on the head, arse on the head, body on the head?
No, I landed with my feet on him.
Oh, feet on
Yeah.
the head.
Feet first
Blimey.
on a poor homeless man.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so mean.
Yeah.
This is quite difficult, this game, because we just constantly share stories
That's
with
true.
each other
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
So that one hasn't come up, obviously. But then, of course, he wouldn't have picked one that's come up.
That's true.
It's quite believable to me. It's
I
it's
can-
Martin, isn't it?
It is Martin. I can certainly see him
Drunk,
jumping over a fence.
scaling a fence,
Yeah.
and falling on a.
Okay then.
I'm
Folks,
going-
Right, what are we going to vote? What are we
I'm
going to vote?
going lie.
What are you going to go for, Duncan?
I'm going to go lie. I'm going to go lie.
Well, just to be different, I'm going to go truth. What is it, Mark?
It's a lie.
It's a lie. Are we writing these scores then?
Can someone do it? Liz, can you keep track?
I got a pen.
Oh, he's got a pen. Duncan's got a pen. But if you keep track as well, because I know Duncan will cheat.
And by the way, that was not one of the lies that I wrote.
Anybody?
Was it not?
No. So Molly, who wrote these, as in Duncan's daughter, Molly, not my wife, Molly, came up with that one. That's quite good.
quite a
Well
good
done,
one.
Molly, if you're watching.
And yeah.
I would totally believed it.
Yeah, me too. To be fair.
Apart from writing our names on a piece of paper,
This is the truth.
how are we actually scoring this then?
I don't know.
Do you get a point if
point-
you
get
guess
a
it
point
right?
if
You
you
get a
get it
point
right,
if you
I
get it
suppose.
right.
Point if you get it right.
But Martin gets a point because I
'Cause-
got it wrong.
Got ya. Good one.
That was good. Well done.
Thank you.
Right. Round one.
I actually managed to lie this time. Remember last time? Transparent I was.
Thing is, though, that might actually be a truth. Yes. You might have forgotten it.
Yeah, that's true.
That is also true. I
haven't
did
done this-
have a lot of nights out of the stairway in Croydon there.
So here's
Yeah,
another
but
one.
you convinced me with your geography there, and that you didn't miss a beat, did he? So it was well done. He did not
incredibly
miss a
unmarked.
beat.
Thank you.
Because if you play poker with Martin, he's got the worst poker face ever.
Yay, look what I got! Yeah. And stuff. Right then.
Right.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. How can I, when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way.
You can go your own way.
You can call this another lonely day. You can go your own way.
You can go your own way.
Tell me why everything turned around. Packing up, shagging up's all you wanna do. If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. Open up, everything's waiting for
do that bit. It seems odd.
What?
When I sing that last
Do you not
line.
like doing that?
Well, it's all right. It just sounds a bit weird.
It's because you're the star. You get to sing the last line.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah. The star.
Jolly good.
Star of the show.
That's fun.
Oh, there we go, right. That one's
me
for
tune up.
Marion, my mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law.
Marion, the mother-in-law.
My favourite mother-in-law.
Your favourite mother-in-law. Technically your only mother-in-law.
Hey.
Don't stop.
12 bottles of Prosecco between 5 of us. Ooh, crikey.
Yeah, oh, I like them odds.
Good work. Good work there, Lindsay.
I haven't worn this in a while, Mark.
You haven't worn that in a while.
No, bit of a squeeze getting in, if I'm honest. I had to change the buttons, these buttons. See, they were on that setting. Yeah.
You didn't
And
actually
I had to
re-sew
loosen them round a bit because the old hips. The
Suzanne
hips don't
partied.
lie, Dunk.
Suzanne
Hips don't
partied
lie.
too
Just the
hard
hips.
on Wednesday, and so she's drinking tea tonight.
Oh, it was
Very, very
Wednesday.
well
What happened Wednesday?
I don't know. What did we do on Wednesday?
Well, it wasn't us partying.
No, I know, but did we party on Wednesday?
I didn't.
We partied on Thursday.
Oh, that was Thursday, wasn't it? You're right.
Yeah, because, you know, Suzanne wouldn't have come over from Denmark just to party with you on the Wednesday. Well, she might have done.
She
but
might. She might. She didn't. She didn't. But we partied on Thursday. We had fun on Thursday.
So have we got any new people on the stream this evening?
Have
That's
we
what
got
I
any
wanna know.
new
I've seen a
people?
couple of new names.
Anybody
I
out
should
there
probably
that's-
say, Dunk, new people and old.
Well, old people are very good.
Hello,
If you'd
Luna-
like to tip
Hello,
us,
Luna.
if you'd like to tip the
Oliver.
band, because you know we're playing for scraps here. I didn't mean.
Not
I
him.
don't
Not
mean
him.
not him.
Just him. Yeah.
I get all the money.
But if you'd like to tip us, you can go to paypal.me/idlehandsmad.
IDOL
IDOL.
is how you spell idle.
It is.
And if there is anybody out there that hasn't seen us before, please feel free to throw your name up on the
Oh,
screen
do.
there so that we can all say hello and
Tell us if you're a Randy Virgin.
forgive the odd song here and there that we may not have played in a while and may not possibly ever play again. Who knows?
Please
Liam-
say hello to
I-
Elsie. Hello, Elsie.
Elsie.
Oh, there's Ellie as well. Hello, Elder Elsie.
Hello, Ellie.
Hello, Ellie.
Don't take a
Him
girl
now.
badger baiting on a first date. Yes. Good tip.
And
goes your
it was
lie.
Paul Pink's birthday yesterday, so I had to give him a shout out.
Happy birthday, Paul
Paul.
Pink.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Was that happy birthday?
Happy birthday, my boy.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Right, we're going to do this one then, aren't we?
My ear's falling out. Give me a sec. There it is. All right. Okay.
Oh, hang on, what voice do I have?
This scares me, this song.
Well, we keep changing it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And arranging it in a different way. But, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll almost definitely be fine.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52, lying awake intent on tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. They took the credit for the Second Symphony, written by machines on new technology. And now I understand the problems that you see. I met the children. What did you tell them? Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far. And now we meet in an abandoned studio. We hear the playback and it seems
Wasn't as bad as it could have been.
It's relentless at the end,
Could have
isn't
been
it?
worse.
Relentless.
That's the review of that song. Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. It's just that your word review.
That's it.
We're 2 in, so I think we should do another round.
Go on then. Who's up
Scraps.
next? That'd be Scraps.
All right.
I shall pick.
Facing the wrong way, mate.
Your
Lost
hand's
his
been
arms.
cut off.
I'm going to pick it. That one. Oh, that's 2 of them. That one. There you go.
What I'm going to get now after your one.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, he's got to get his glasses.
Glasses. With 70s glasses. Everybody loves them.
Made in 1970s or
Oh,
70
look,
inch.
he's using a hat to hide his face.
Can't even see your eyes with that hat on.
Eating food in a cafe back in the 90s, I realised I'd forgotten my money and couldn't pay for the meal. To pay off the debt, they had me mop the floors, including in the kitchen where I accidentally started a fire.
Where was this?
It was in, it must have been in Caterham. In the
Caterham?
90s, back in the 90s.
In the 90s.
In Caterham.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
What?
It's a little cafe.
In the
I don't
90s.
In the 90s. I don't think it's there anymore.
I would have been a
That's because
teenager
you burned it
then.
down,
Yeah, you would have
apparently.
been, yeah. There was a fire.
Well, I've got my answer.
How did, so you're mopping the floor?
Mopping the floor, you know.
Let me turn my voice off.
Yeah, turn your foot.
There we go.
Mopping the old floor.
You were mopping the floor.
Yeah, which-
How on earth did that create a fire?
It's the
I know,
speed.
I know,
The
knocked
speed of his
over-
mopping. It was like,
I
You
knocked
should,
over
you
the-
should do curling.
Knocked over the chip pan. Oh, fire everywhere.
You knocked over a chip pan and set fire to the place.
Oh, yeah.
whilst mopping the floor.
I didn't tell anybody because I felt such a fool.
Never heard so much bollocks in all my life.
Why did, I mean, so you didn't have your credit card with you or whatever?
No, I was
No debit
completely
card.
skint.
No cash.
Well,
Yeah, that's the truth.
I'm going to guess.
He's telling it with such conviction
I'm
as well.
going to
He's
guess.
not putting his back into it, is he?
He's not really.
He's not
No,
selling
no.
the story.
The
That
deceit.
might be the deceit.
Could
That
be.
might be the trick.
Could be. Could be.
I'm gonna vote lie.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to vote lie as well.
Yeah, for starters, can you picture him going, I haven't got any money, them saying, we'll mop the floor.
Yeah, and him going,
yeah,
all
all
right
right then.
Never happened.
Yeah, I'm going,
Was it?
I'm going lie
Was
too.
it the truth or a lie?
What have you voted then?
Lie.
Oh, yeah, it's a lie. Never had any lie. I'd never mop the floor even though I couldn't pay the bill. That's another one of
we
Molly's
know
ones.
that.
My ones were better than that.
You realise that none of our truths are in these envelopes. She's
I
just
bet
written
they're
a bunch
not,
of
no.
stuff.
And my two
Is it
are really
4
good.
lies?
There you go. Not to worry.
So
No,
no
I did
points.
some good lies. We should share what our lies were at the end, maybe.
Or they might be the truths. Who knows?
How do you set somewhere on fire by knocking over a chip pan? You don't, Liam, because it's a lie.
It's a big fat
Al-
lie.
Although if they were at that point holding a match whilst standing
True.
over a pile of sawdust and you spilled chip out on them,
Well, it might happen.
As Duncan mentioned, if I hadn't got any money, I certainly wouldn't have paid the bill by mopping the
Now,
floor.
if you'd combined the two and said you chucked a chip pan of fat over a homeless person, I might have gone truth.
Right, Duncan, write the scores down.
I've done that.
You done it, have you?
scores on the doors.
One for you, Dunk. I'll take this moment to let you know that we are back. If you like us, if you'd want us to be back, we are back next Friday for a Valentine
Oh, yes.
themed show. So
Martin.
if you like, we'll be back next Friday. If you don't, then we won't. But as it stands, we're coming back on
Yeah.
Friday.
Martin's going to come dressed as Cupid.
Tempting.
Draw back your
Tempting.
bow.
I'm not cutting my hair for that, though.
A long hair.
I've still got those little wings upstairs.
Have you?
Well, the little
Best
wings.
place
They're
to keep
massive
them.
wings, aren't they?
Yeah.
They get in the way a lot. If my cats ever see them, they go,
I think
it's a giant bird.
Yeah.
Should we tell them why we can't do Saturday next week, Mark?
No,
Right, in case they all join.
no, no, because it's private.
It's private, yeah. Keep it private.
Sneaking off
We're
for a
doing a
romantic
gig.
weekend.
We're doing a gig somewhere, but we can't say where.
It's for the Queen, isn't it?
No. Well, possibly. Who knows?
If she's there, I'll be very surprised.
So would she.
Anyway. Yeah. Yes, got it. Just remembered how we started.
I'm counting
It's
us in
you,
on
isn't
it.
it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And here's to you, Mr. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you all know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mr. Robinson. The heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We like to know a little bit about you for our files. We like to help you learn to help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. And here's to you, Mr. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you all know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mr. Robinson. The heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hiding in a hiding place where no one ever goes. Put it in a pantry with your cupcakes. It's a little secret, just the Robinsons affair. Most of all, you got to hide it from the kids. Could you, Mrs. Robinson? Jesus loves you more than you all know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. The heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Sitting on a sofa on a Sunday afternoon, going to the candidates to bite down. Laugh about it, shout about it when you want to choose. Every way you look, you lose. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? Our nation turns its lonely eyes to you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that you say, Mr. Robinson? Joe and John has left and gone away. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
That's a first.
Hello, Mike.
Just thought, well, you two must be doing your secret gig. Is it number 10?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cheese and wine
For
party.
Bojo?
Cheese and wine.
It's not a party, though.
It's not a party.
It's not a party. No, it's not a party.
It's a work do.
Yeah.
Mike of the Parks is on.
Hey, Mike!
Evening, Mike.
Mike,
How you doing, dude? Lovely
still
to
in
see you on.
Switzerland, are you?
No,
Oh, you not?
don't think so. No.
Liz said that
Oh, it
was a
might
bit
be.
fast, but I don't think she knows the Lemonheads version, maybe. Check out the
true.
Lemonheads version of that. That's kind of where we borrowed that from.
We did. What we got next then?
Steve Summers. How you doing, Steve?
Evening, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Lovely to see you, mate.
How's the Sir?
What?
I sold him.
Steve?
I sold him my Sir guitar.
Oh, yes, sir.
It's very nice.
You thought he was talking about a night, didn't you, Dom?
I did. That's something I didn't know.
What are we doing this one?
Just missing the applause. We clap ourselves. Can't hear it, though.
Talk about clapping yourself.
That's what keeps him young.
Yeah, I did that thing earlier. I can't remember it. Oh, I'll
it
work it out as I go. Go on in. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bit fast, isn't it? Should we just start again? Or should we just slow down?
So the problem there.
I was still in Mrs. Robinson
You're in
mode, you
Mrs.
see.
Robinson
I
timing,
was,
aren't
I
you?
was.
That is
I thought
Mrs.
it was
Robinson
like
timing.
crazy quick.
This is
was a bit
what
fast,
happens,
wasn't it?
Steve. This is what happens when you work with amateurs.
Should we do that almost definitely
We
possibly
don't
the
do
right
this at
tempo?
gigs.
All right, go on in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It feels about the same speed to me, to be honest.
Pretty, I tell thee, walking through town is quite scary, and not very sensible either. A friend of a friend, he got me.
slowing it down to the right speed.
Lifted a friend, a policeman. It wouldn't have happened to me. And only a daisy and
What the hell's going on? What are you doing? What is he doing?
He's lost the
I'm
plot.
going to get the right tempo.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh my
We
God.
probably lost about 30 people now.
They're fine. Look, they're all still there. They've just got the
you'd like-
television muted.
If you'd like to donate to paypal.me/idlehandsman,
therapy for
Pays for my
Duncan.
lessons.
we can pay for some lessons for
Yeah.
Duncan.
Or a metronome.
Or
I might buy a
or at least-
metronome.
yeah, a
with it.
bloody metronome.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Right. 1, 2. Oh,
Hold
shit,
on,
not
hold
now.
on. Are we actually going to do this one?
Yeah, we're definitely doing this one.
All right. Try to get the same.
At the right tempo
Right
this time.
tempo.
Almost definitely.
Oh, good. That's good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
watching the people get leery. It's not very pretty, I tell thee. Walking through town is quite scary, and not very sensible either. A friend of a friend, he got beaten. He looked the wrong way at a policeman. Would never have happened to Smeaton, and only a daisy and I predict a riot. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. Trying to get into my taxi. A man in the tracksuit attacks me. He said that he saw a bill for me. He wanted to get big, a big gory. Girls run around with no clothes on. To borrow a pound for a condom. If it wasn't for chip fat, they'd be frozen. And not very sensible. La 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. If there's anybody left in here
town is quite scary and not very sensible.
I had no idea how that ended. Or began, apparently.
The chips were frozen.
They were.
They were. No thanks to Mick spilling like chip fat everywhere,
That's
though.
probably why they were frozen, weren't
They
they?
were.
No chip fat left.
If it wasn't for chip fat, they'd be frozen. But they weren't because he spilt it all over the
round of
place
this,
and set fire to the place.
Is it your time?
It is your
So to
time.
speak.
You
I mean,
pick one
not-
for him,
not in
Dunn.
a
You pick
dark
one
way.
for him, Dunn. Where's your camera gone?
We've all
It's gone.
We've all disappeared.
It's
Matt
disappeared.
in particular has vanished.
Oh dear. Just have to do it
I'll
like
leave
that.
it. I'll leave it on that.
I'm shuffling. I'm going for the heaviest print. That's your one.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
I know.
Okay. You ready?
Okay.
Yep.
I held the chili eating record at Heath Clark College. The competition was between me, Simon Aram, and the programming teacher. I ate 21 chilies in total.
Oh, so believable, actually.
That is very believable, knowing you.
Okay. How old were you at the time?
I would have been around 18, I guess.
Around 18 would be 20, wouldn't it?
And were they super hot chilies or
They
kind of
were
mild-ish?
incredibly hot chilies, quite large as well.
And what?
What were you doing at college at the time?
Yeah, good question.
Computer systems. Computer studies, sorry, computer
Computer
studies.
studies. At what college?
Heath Clark,
Where's
which part of Croydon College. It was up near Five Ways.
Yeah, I remember you being there.
Oh, right.
She was there.
Oh, right. Okay. I think I know the answer to this one then.
And why was the
Because Molly wouldn't have known that.
No, but don't forget, these aren't all necessarily Molly lies.
That's true.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, see, some of them
Forgot
are,
that.
yeah. So, what was the competition for?
It was just so the programming teacher was a guy with a massive head. Well, it seemed a massive head when we had a joint. He was a really, really funny bloke, and basically we just decided to have a chili eating contest, and the only people that went in for it were the three of us.
Where did you get the chilies from?
I didn't provide the chilies. I don't know where they came from.
And
I think they must have been
Came from Chile.
I mean, was this an organised thing? Or
Yeah,
did
yeah.
somebody go out and go
So
and
I
get the
think-
chilies?
No, I think it was a thing.
Because people don't normally have chilies.
Because of
on
the
them.
programming teacher, I think it had already been a thing
Oh,
in
I see.
previous years.
was there an audience?
The rest of the class.
Did you get an award?
No,
Some sort of certificate?
no, no.
A roll of toilet roll?
It was
And a glass of milk?
no. You weren't allowed any water, any milk, anything like that. It had to be just the chilies,
Just
and they were insanely hot, or at least they were to 18, 19-year-old me. They were.
Ooh, it's a tricky one. Tricky. So we know he was at the college.
Yeah, I know. That's what's throwing me.
We know he did something to do with computers at some point.
And
in
he
his
does
life.
like a chili competition.
Yeah.
Which is a clever lie if he's written it, because it provides lots of truth in there. But it might be a lie.
I'm going for a lie.
Ooh, interesting.
That is interesting, because he's your dad and he would know.
Would he though? Well, he might have done. He
No,
would
it's true.
Yeah,
That-
no,
No,
those
that's true.
years of my life, we were.
To be fair, he can't remember like 1996 and things like that, so maybe you're right.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Would have been
last
around
week.
then.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to go true.
I'm gonna go lie. I think it's a clever lie.
Go on.
It's a lie.
It is a lie.
Yeah, I
thought it was.
I
gonna
couldn't-
be,
I
but
couldn't
just
even-
said a- I thought it would go slightly different.
couldn't even have peanut sauce on or korma at that point in my life.
Yeah, I sort of remembered that. I didn't say anything. Though.
Right, so 1 point for Matt.
If it was vegetables, I would have believed it. Like, as in general, green vegetables. That's in.
I'm not sure
wouldn't have
what you're
believed
saying
it.
there.
I wouldn't have believed it because you didn't start eating green vegetables and still you stayed at my parents for 6 months. My mum fed you
I'm 56.
courgettes.
I still don't eat
The
green
first
vegetables.
chili I ever ate like that, or pepper or whatever, was it at Barry's house.
Barry's when you had that Scotch bonnet.
I had a Scotch bonnet. I went, can't be that hot. It was hot.
Yeah, one of the other guys that was there actually started crying, didn't he?
Weeping. I
And
think.
weeping. Yes, weeping. Not intentional weeping. It was his body was trying to get everything out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Michael did that in Germany. He just popped it in, swallowed
Did
it
you
down.
smack your head?
That's what happens.
Yeah, did you?
Sorry, shouldn't laugh, really.
Yeah.
At least you didn't fall on a homeless man.
That's true. Or set a shop
No
on
one
fire.
did.
No one did.
Well, I'm
3
sure-
lives.
I'm sure at some point
We
somebody
get a
has.
truth. Yeah.
Odds are, Duncan's will be true. We've had a request for Country Girl, by the way.
Yeah, I don't mind doing
We'll
that.
see what happens.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Don't forget to donate to paypal.me/idlehandsmad.
Yep. Still need to
we
buy a
would
Met
very,
tonight.
very much appreciate any donations. Pennies, pounds,
Yeah, yeah.
Hundreds of pounds.
hundreds of pounds, millions of pounds.
All right.
Oh, I heard the new Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
Talking to chilies.
Yeah. Have you heard it?
I haven't, no.
Yeah, it's all right.
Good. Yeah.
It's all right.
Excellent.
Did you hear the
Damned
new
by
song
Paul
that's written by Dave Grohl and Liam Gallagher?
I did, and the title of the link of the news bit was Liam Gallagher records a song with Dave Grohl, who's channeling Nirvana kind of level drumming, and then I listened to it and went, no.
Don't.
No.
I
It
need
was
to
all
listen
right.
to it properly.
It was all right.
Maybe I'll listen to it again.
It was all right.
And I might like it.
Thank you, Joanne.
Go.
Go fishing, fish, never battlefields, told in the
he fooled you.
Now's your chance, Liz. Go, 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 go.
What's she doing? What's she doing?
Getting a beer from the kitchen.
Oh, is that a good wee break time?
What, for you? Yeah. Blimey, we've only just started. Well, we've been going for an hour.
What happened to the legendary Hayes bladder?
Water.
To think the Hayeses spent more than a year boasting about their ridiculously
They did.
strong bladders.
Turns out
Yeah.
it was a lie.
Nothing wrong with my bladder.
How's yours?
Well, you know.
My soul is prepared. How's yours? Oh, tell me what's it off. Hold on. There we go. I have my reverby voice on again. Yes, we did have thousands of people on last time you were on, Eric. That is true, but that was during lockdown, and people were at home, and now they're out.
Everybody's out and about.
Apart from the 130 people who got on here.
Who have nicely joined us.
Who've
Possibly
nicely
from the
joined us.
pub, possibly from the living room.
And that's also true. That's the other thing as well, Eric. You've probably got 60 on Facebook, but we've also got YouTube and Twitch people watching as well.
Thousands.
130. But out of those 130, there's probably more than one person watching on the TV.
Ah, there you go.
For some people.
He's back.
He's back.
That was a quick pee.
Well, yeah. I know.
Takes longer than that to walk to the toilet.
Well,
Did you jump over a fence?
It probably takes you a lot longer than me to
That's
pee.
true.
though.
Yeah, that's true.
So
It's the joys of being
I've drunk 2 litres of water since we've been here.
Have you?
That's half my daily amount, that is.
You do look very refreshed.
Do you know what I mean?
Look at your skin. Glowing.
Radiant. Radiant. I think it's Duncan's go at the old thing, isn't it? Hang on.
He's pushed the button. We're doing it.
I've done
early.
it now, I know.
Yeah, all right,
I've done
okay.
it now.
Go on in.
Grab her.
I look like I've got a really
A
big
truth
head.
or a lie?
You're a bit like Matt's science teacher.
Yeah, I am.
or whatever
You
it was.
look
Yeah.
like you've got a really big
Computer
head. Is anyone else going to tell him?
Yeah, then pick me a winner. Okay. Right.
Tell you, I've got quite a big head. You watched Pam and Tommy yet?
Oh, no, but can I just tell you, the Heath Clark one,
Yes.
he really did have a massive head when we'd had a joint.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had a joint at lunchtime.
his
We
head
went
grow
in
when
for
he
the
had a
lesson, right? And we used to sit at the front.
Yeah.
It was like sitting at the back was so like last year. Do you know what I mean? It's like, let's sit at the front because that'd be hilarious. And then my mate leaned
So
over.
we can see the reds of your
and
eyes.
my mate leaned over and went, look at the size of his head. And you know, once someone's fed you some line like that, that was it. Then all I could see was his massive head, and
You
we
had
were
a line
giggling.
as well.
We were giggling away, and he kept saying, "Stop!" Like he was just getting really annoyed, and he said, "If you don't stop laughing, this lesson is over."
Well, you know what that's going to do?
He left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
So we just
Okay.
watched
Okay,
Duncan's
then.
reaction that entire time for that story.
Oh yeah. So we did.
Lie.
Lie.
He's lying.
When my kids were young.
Don't
I-
mumble, Dunk. Can't hear.
Don't
it.
mumble. You're
When my
mumbling.
kids were young, I once hurt myself really very badly sledding down a massive hill, showing off to my son.
Okay.
Lie.
Silly face.
No, I mean it's believable.
It is.
It's
Okay,
definitely believable.
where were you? What?
I was on Addington Palace Golf Course.
That's where you always went sledging, Dunk.
I know.
And
That's a good place for sledging, isn't
It
it?
was a great place.
how old were they?
Joe was 7, Molly was 5.
And what did you hurt yourself on?
Yeah.
I hurt myself on the Leon burger that was at the bottom of the slope racing up towards me as I was sledding down the slope.
What's a Leon burger?
Of what?
Our dog.
Oh.
The one that
I was
used to like
thinking
to
Leon
shag
burger,
into-
isn't
Oh,
that-
the one that wanted to shag me.
Yeah, well, no, that was Fletcher, but
Same
yeah,
breed.
Benny was the same.
Sure.
I was thinking Leon Burgers. That's the restaurant. Leon. They do burgers.
Well,
That would have been a hell of a burger
It
to
would have
hurt
been
yourself on
very,
it.
very hairy burger. Yeah, because I was sliding. I was going down the slope. Joe and Molly were at the top. I was doing the whole kind of "Hey, look at me" thing. Benny was coming up the slope. We collided. It hurt a lot.
What did you hurt?
I hurt my arm. I hurt my pride.
I haven't got any of that anymore.
Yeah, no, I pulled my shoulder, so I ended up a couple of months of osteopathy being bent back into shape.
I remember him telling me about the rotator cuff when I did mine. He said he had that.
Interesting.
Was it your rotator cuff?
I don't know.
So
It
what
was
year
my
would have this
shoulder.
been? This would have been. I mean, think about this. Thinking how it is.
In 90s.
It's about 17 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 2000.
Yeah, Joe's 25 now, so it would have been about 17 years ago.
I'm going to go with truth.
I'll go with true as well. True.
I didn't know you then, so I'm going to go true as well.
All right then.
Actually, I did know you, but I didn't know you this well.
No, that's true.
It's true.
That's a lie.
Ah! Damn it! He gets 3 points for that.
He's so good at lying, that's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, like when he told us he knew the tempo of I Predict Alright. That was a lie, wasn't it?
I was lying to myself on that one, to be
You'll
honest.
Maybe we should put them in envelopes for you, the BPM of each song.
That's it.
Manila.
Manila.
Have you heard actually? Millie
Liza.
Vanilli have threatened to take someone else's songs off of Spotify.
I did see that.
What's your opinion on all that? You know, have you got one?
I have an opinion on it.
Are you gonna share it, or should we leave that one alone? Because it's in the news.
Contentious. Yeah.
Yes, it is controversial.
I think it's an overreaction.
That light just come on then. Or has it been on all the time?
That's been on all the
It's been
time.
on all the time.
I think the mass exodus is an overreaction to the situation. I agree with I can't remember the presenter comedian guy that said, you know, it's better to engage and talk about these things and sort that out. However, I think everyone should leave Spotify, including you, because they only play artists 0.003 to 0.005p per stream,
Yeah, I
which
agree.
is freaking ridiculous.
It is.
So I am on Spotify, and I won't be for very much longer
I am
because
not on
it's
Spotify.
highlighted that issue again, and streaming services take value away from music. Remember the days when you used to spend a tenner on an album?
I do.
Doesn't happen anymore.
No.
No. So we need to get back to valuing artists, bands, and music.
Although
and
I'm a
all
bit
that
of an
kind
old fart, so I don't have Spotify. If I want a song, I download it and pay for it. And if I want a book, I download it and pay for it.
But no, but that's good.
Admittedly, I don't buy
That's
it
the
at
way.
shop,
No, but
I
that's
download and pay.
no, but
I
that's
just
the way
got
it should be.
yeah.
You can't avoid the downloading aspect of
Yeah.
the way that music's consumed. But you should be paying 99p a
right.
tune.
Yeah,
You should be paying
£5
£5 to
tenner a book.
£10 an album or book or whatever. That's
Sorry,
the way
mate.
it should be.
Why did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll get past that now. I'll get back to drinking beer and being silly.
It's like your question time, isn't it?
I've got some wind somewhere.
Have you?
Yeah, I did have last night. That's another story.
I can't find it, Mark. I can't find it.
It's all the same. Only the names have changed every day. It seems we're walking away. Another place where the faces are so cold. I drive all night just to get back home. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted, dead or alive. Said I'm a wanted, dead or alive. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes it's not for days. The people I meet always go their separate ways. Sometimes you tell the day by the bottle that you drink. I've been everywhere. I'm standing tall. I've seen a million faces, and I rock them all. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted, dead or alive. I'm a cowboy. I got the night on my side, and I'm wanted, dead or alive. Oh, I ride, dead or alive. I still drive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive.
Shit.
Just don't look down in your notes
So don't
and read something else.
I don't know if anybody noticed, about three-quarters of the way through that song, there was a strange blip on the internet that made it feel like everything went back by a bar. Just, yeah, it's weird.
It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, streaming
And-
things.
Yeah, it made the bass do some weird things.
It did.
Nothing to do with me, though.
No, it's the internet's fault.
I believe earlier on it may have started a couple of songs too fast or too slow. Bloody internet.
You having a good time, everyone?
You can't hear them. It's weird, isn't it, going back to live
I know.
streaming after
I know.
7 months of not.
7 months. What's special about 7 months, Duncan?
Come on.
Oh,
Come on, we've talked about this before.
We've done it many times on here. We talked about 7 months many times.
7 months
is it
is the...
gestation period of a gerbil.
Nearly! So close! It's even the right starting letter.
Gibbon.
Gibbon. Female gibbon.
Yeah, gerbils are probably a bit quicker, in fairness.
Would be a male gibbon, would it?
Well, unlikely. Never know. Well, you do.
The Goodies.
Lie.
The
lie.
The Goodies wrote a song about a gibbon, you know.
Who did?
The Goodies.
The Goodies. Oh, did they?
Oh, it's this one.
Do the funky gibbon.
I remember that. I used to like
I remember Clive Gibbons on Neighbours. Had the gift of the gab, I remember.
Gift of the gibbon.
Gift of the gibbon. Gibbony gabbin. Gabbity goo.
Lovely old gibbon. I got a gibbon Les Paul.
Who give it to you?
Oh.
Studio Ghibli.
So back when I had one of my shops.
One of your jokes.
Back when I had one of the shops.
Hundreds on the chain of shops.
No, the two.
Was it Sainsbury's?
No, it was the old guitar shop. But somebody came in. Bless it, I'm not having a go, but
They bought a gibbon.
You're
with
having
them.
a go.
no, but you know, there is a guitar
It's all
called.
right if I bring my pet in, they said. In they came, holding hands.
They came in and said, "I'm looking for an Epiphany St. Paul," and I was thinking. This is weird.
The hell is an
They're
Epiphany
supposed,
St.
they're supposed
Paul?
to be at the church or something. Turns out they wanted an Epiphone Les Paul.
They had an epiphany.
Actually, one of my students came in with a really lovely Ibanez Micro, and I've got to say, they're pretty good for the smaller guitars. They're really, really good.
like didn't Tails have one?
No. And then I
The
said...
yellow one, didn't she have one?
No. So I said, oh, lovely. And I said, Ibanez, they're really good make. And he said, no, my dad told me it's Ibanez.
Ibanez.
A French mate.
Oh, yes.
I was like, I'm pretty sure they're
That's wonderful.
from the Far East. It's Ibanez.
Ibanez.
Anyway, so it's a lovely guitar.
Lovely.
And he's a lovely student.
Marvellous.
Would Ibanez gem be an Ibanez yem?
Exactly.
Ibanez yem.
That sounds like a perfume.
It does.
Fabio Boone.
Sausage.
Yeah. But everyone wants a bit of,
Sausage.
All gibbon.
what's his name?
We don't know.
Johnny Depp
Johnny Depp.
sausage.
Johnny Depp's.
Oh, yeah.
Sauvage.
Sausage.
Sauvage. The number of times I've seen that advert and people have scrubbed it out and put an S in the middle.
Sausage.
The number of times.
7.
Yeah, felt that. Like the months a female gibbon takes to gestate.
Apparently so.
Right, should we do some James Bond?
We're going to. Okay.
Yeah.
Never remember.
Not really.
I'm engaging silly voice. I'm ready.
All right, Metal Mickey.
Not Mrs. Robinson timing, please.
Do I start?
Yeah.
Do you want me to count you in?
If you take a life, do you know what you'll give? Odds are you won't like what it is. When the storm arrives, would you be seen with me? By the merciless eyes of the sea. I've seen angels fall from blinding light, but you yourself are nothing so divine. Just next in line, arm yourself because no one else here will save you. Odds will betray you. I will replace you. You can't deny the pride that may never fulfill you. It wants to kill you. Are you willing to die? The coldest blood runs through my veins. You know my name. If you come inside, things will not be the same.
It's quite rude, isn't it?
When you return to the night. If you think you won, you never saw me change. The game that we have been playing. I've seen diamonds cut through heart of man. And you yourself, but if you must pretend, you'll meet your end.
See, I'm a bit hoarse
Mini hooves,
after
mini
all of
hooves.
those run-throughs of that one earlier and the other one.
That's true. But on the upside, we actually got it right.
I need to write a banging solo for that one. Now that I know what the chord structure is, I will work on that.
I also think I'm singing the chorus flat.
We'll find out when we watch it back.
I had to come so far back. My head was against the wall to do that backing vocal. It's so loud.
I think it's another round of thingamajiggy thing.
Are we at that?
Thing. We are 2 songs in.
Right, hang on.
It's back to me again, isn't it?
Back to you.
It is.
You pick that one. What's it going to be?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's the envelope? Envelope or envelope?
Good question.
On.
You're on.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Envelope. It's got an E-N. It's got to be
Envelope.
Envelope.
I think I vary. I think I change hands
It's not
with that one.
encore, is it? It's an encore.
It is, but it's Enfield and not
Onfield.
Onfield. So,
It might be Onfield.
well, that's a good point.
And it's not Engelbert, it's Engelbert.
Ongelbert, Hompadonk,
Fangleback.
Engelbert Stillbrick. There's a town near Brighton.
Called Engelbert.
No, I think it's towards Brighton, called Burpham.
Oh, there is.
Do you know it?
There is.
Is it Burpham
No,
or is it
there is, yeah.
Burpham?
I think Burpham.
So
I think Burpham, but
I bought Robin for Christmas. My stepfather.
oh, I thought you were talking about Batman's.
I bought
mate.
I bought him a map of the UK, and it's all the most stupid names. I reckon Burpham might be on there. Turn your echo off, Mark.
I have.
Oh yeah, well done.
There is an upper dicker. down
There
that
is.
way.
And a lower dicker. And a middle dicker, actually, if I remember rightly.
Middle Dicker.
There it is.
Imagine if you were the vicar of Middle Dicker.
I think I'm probably a middle dicker.
I was going to go lower dicker, but there you go.
Brilliant. Somebody's just put Burpham up. Yeah, well, which one is it? Burpham. It is Burpham. It's not Burpham. Anyway, right. My
Come on, let's do this.
my thing
Let's do
is
this.
right.
Let's do this.
I once stayed in a brothel with my friend and their mum.
Okay, that's a claim.
Okay. In which country was this?
In America.
So you were a teenager.
I was a little bit older. I was about 20.
20. How did you know? I know your mum. She's quite a.
With your mum?
No, it was a friend and their mum.
Oh, friend of their mum. Oh, right. Okay. I was going to say I couldn't.
Monica would definitely have told me about that.
I think definitely, and would have slept in the car, frankly. So how did you end up having to sleep in a brothel? Oh, I say having. Was it voluntary? Was it like, well, we could stay at the Hilton, or we could stay at Mrs. Ming's Shag Palace down the road? Let's pick that one.
It was a little bit accidental.
Whose?
I don't know.
It was accidental.
It was an accident.
Yes.
An accidental
We didn't
brothel
realise that the place we were staying at was going to be a brothel
I remember that time I stayed at a brothel. That was an accident.
until we got there, and then it turned out they rented rooms by the hour.
Is that not just a motel kind of?
No.
Oh, it was a like brothel.
Yes.
Brothel.
At what point did you discover it was a brothel?
One, the dodgy character that picked us up to take us there.
What,
And-
said, "I've picked you up. I'm taking you to the brothel now, guys. Is that all right?"
We're off to Mrs. Ming.
Yeah.
It was more when you got there and we saw it was they rented rooms by the hour, and the room was down a sort of outdoor corridor,
When you say the room,
and there were lots of ladies of the night about. And when we were in the room,
Yeah.
the bed had one of those vibrating things that you put money in, and it vibrates. And there was a red light in the bathroom.
did you put it on, or did you feel you didn't?
Well,
have
you had to, otherwise you couldn't clean your teeth.
He doesn't have to put on the red light.
I agree.
Duncan.
He shouldn't have to put on the red light, should he? So
Was
just-
this Mrs. Ming?
Mrs. Ming?
what I'm really curious about
He
is
said it.
Mrs. Ming's Shag
she-
Palace. Hello.
Oh, I see.
Was she? No, hang on, Dunk, because I want to know whether
Right, whether she was.
she
on
was
site.
quite a generous lady or was she merciless?
There was no Mrs. Ming. I don't know where this Ming came
It
from.
came from Duncan.
So
But if this happens to be a lie, he knows too much about brothels for
Well,
my
just,
liking.
just one thing I'm curious about is you keep talking about a room.
Mm.
You were travelling with your girlfriend and their mother.
No, I was travelling with my friend
Oh, your friend
and
their
their mother.
all sharing a room.
Yes.
Do you care to expand on that?
Actually, her boyfriend was with us as well.
So you, your friend,
Yes.
his mum, and her boyfriend were all sharing a room.
Yes.
At Mrs. Ming's Shag Palace.
I don't know about you. I'm going for a lie. Personally,
I'm going for truth.
Brilliant.
I'm torn because actually, I didn't think he'd be able to lie that well. So that's why I'm going for truth.
It's true. I shall tell you very briefly what happened. We flew up from Fort Lauderdale on a tiny little plane where you had to actually carry your luggage onto the plane and put it in the right place on the plane and sit in the right seats on the plane, otherwise it wouldn't fly properly. And we flew up to Newark because my friend's mum, this is Will, by the way,
Okay. Yeah.
his mum worked for Continental Airlines and she was getting us first class travel back from Newark Airport to come back to England. And we got to the airport at about 1:30, 2 in the morning. And they used to have in the airports all those phones in a line that you just picked it up and it rang straight to a hotel.
Yeah.
And they came and picked you up. And so we rang it and they went, where we be there? We stood outside. There's no one else about. It's a rough old area.
Yeah.
And this van pulls up with blacked out windows. Comes around. He's got lights underneath the van. All right, he gets out. This big fella. He gets out. He's got a hook for a hand. No word of a lie. He looked very much like the fella from Live and Let Die. He got out and he hooked open the door. We got on and we're like, bloody hell. Right.
Peter Pan fucked off down.
We got to this place and we got out and we went in and he was the guy behind the desk as well.
Right.
So he just walked around. He didn't like stick a moustache on and pretend to be his brother or anything. But yeah, and then we went in and we ended up in this room. There's our door. Next to it, right next to it, is a nightclub, which is a strip club.
Right.
And we ended up staying in this lovely place. It was so nice. And me and Will slept in one bed, double, and his mum and her fella slept in the other bed.
Can't believe you've never told me this story.
It's a pretty.
It's a
Yeah.
doozy.
It's a
I got it though. You and me got a point.
absolutely true.
Martin gets a point.
Yeah.
And Scraps gets nothing.
It's nothing.
Right, so I should probably say this next song that we're about to do is brand spanking new. In fact, we've only literally gone through it a few times today. This is an exclusive.
Yeah.
So don't expect
Exclusive.
much.
Exclusively or
Don't expect much. But hopefully, if you like it, and if we manage to play it reasonable, then it might make it into the set.
shockingly, I only heard this at the first time today.
Brilliant. That's the effort that we have to deal with.
It was
It's
at
been a
least,
busy week.
it was at least 3 days ago we discussed it, for God's sake.
Yes, but I've been busy since then.
So this is a new song, not only new for us, but it's actually quite up to date, isn't it?
It is. It's amazingly up to date for us.
For us, it's really ridiculous.
under a year old, you mean?
I think it's probably a year old,
Is it?
Not that new then.
a year or so.
Not
It's,
that new.
it's not brand new because I think he's had another album out since then.
Is he?
Yeah, so this isn't that new, but this is a song by Sam Fender.
Does he play a Fender?
I think he
I
does.
think he does.
Ah, he must love that.
Spooky.
Every Fender is a signature model.
I bet I get the old ohs bit wrong.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get quite a lot of it wrong, but hey.
Oh, definitely.
We'll give it a go. Okay, here we go. You ready? Dutch kids huff balloons in the parking lot. Golden arches illuminate the bar. I eat myself to death, feed the corporate machine. I watch the movies, recite every line and scene. God bless America and all of its allies. I'm not the first to live with wool over my eyes. I am so blissfully unaware of everything. Kids in Gaza are bombed and I'm just out of it. The tensions of the water rising higher. We're probably due another weather desire. And I'm not smart enough to change a thing. I've no answers, only questions, don't you ask a thing. They say I'm a nihilist, cause I can't see any decent rhyme or reason for the life of you and me. But I believe in what I'm feeling, and I'm falling for you. This world is gonna win, and then I'll give you everything I have. I'll give you everything I I left the background.
It was close.
Oh.
So, love it and a keeper.
My internet
No.
connection is breaking up. Who put no?
I don't know.
It's a no from Dan. Just
It's Liz. No. Oh, no, I think it's to do more with the refresh. Hopefully you like that one, and if you like it, we'll keep it. We're even thinking of smashing another song into that one.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about
We'll
that
think
later.
about that
We'll talk
another
about that later.
Right then. Now, you're going to have to accelerate the old questions and truth or fiction things, aren't we? Because it's, look at the time.
Should we do another one?
Blimey.
go on in.
Yeah.
Go on in.
Mix up. Your beautiful assistant. Marvellous.
It has promise from Liz.
Okay. Damned by faint praise, I believe that's called.
Checking through my paperwork.
Oh, wait. Towards the microphone. I can't hear you.
Okay. Checking through my paperwork the other day, I discovered my driving licence had run out last July, meaning for the last 7 months I've been driving around without a driving licence.
He'd never say that on there.
It
Microphone,
seems
would he?
unlikely that he'd say that on
7
live stream.
months.
What else is 7 months, Duncan?
I believe it's the gestation period of a gibbon.
Yeah,
That's right, yeah.
Although 6 months and 3 weeks, I think, popped up on the feed earlier on, so we're maybe slightly out.
Anyway, that
Depends on the gibbon,
That's
surely.
true.
That's the
Might be
truth.
overdue as well. Yeah. Overrunning. So 7 months,
Yep.
no driving licence in
no.
your drawer.
Apparently not.
And bearing in mind, guys, these might not be Mo's. They may be his. So
Yeah,
it could be
no,
trying
good
to
point.
fool us.
All right, let's have a
with
little think about this. When did he get the Mustang?
Sally.
Martin.
It wasn't that long ago, though, was it?
It was.
Was it more than
last-
7 months ago?
Yes.
Would he have needed his driver's license to get insurance?
Yes, he would have noticed, wouldn't he? It's a lie.
Lie.
Yeah, I think it's a convincing lie.
It's the truth.
Oh!
My driving licence ran out in July. So
Unbelievable.
I haven't got a driving licence at
Does
the
that
moment.
mean you could be arrested and go to jail?
No,
then?
no, I'm carrying around a B88 form suggested by the DVLA in Swansea. And
Oh, I don't
and
believe it.
It says I've applied for the licence. Yeah, no, I just hadn't realised until I went to check on my licence online, and it said, this licence has expired. I went, what? What? So, yeah.
See, of all the things that I expected to make, that was the last one. I
Yeah,
expected.
Well, you
me
know-
too. He's not. He's with his cars and stuff.
I
He's
found,
so.
I
anal.
found out on,
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yes,
I
you can
found-
say it. It's after 9.
I only found out on Wednesday, and she said to me, if you're going to make this a truth, you better not say anything to anyone. So I haven't mentioned it to anybody. At this
Chris, I miss you
Chris
as well.
Cacavan.
I miss
Yes.
and love you. Chris, so if you haven't heard any Chris Cacavan stuff, get online and find some. He is the most wonderful musician and fantastic songwriter.
Don't go on
And-
Spotify,
Wonderful.
though.
And he's also no, don't go on Spotify. Find it somewhere else. And
Buy it.
he's also one of the most wonderful people I have ever met in my life, and I will never forget travelling home, listening to Alice Cooper tunes. Absolutely wankered with that man. He was a hilarious man to be.
And
with.
he bought beer somewhere.
I don't know how he did
He
that.
found beer somewhere. in
I don't know
London.
how he did. He robbed a. He robbed a.
And apparently,
person, I think.
apparently his sister works in the DVLA in licence enforcement.
I had a very good conversation with
Anyway,
him about
I'd
quantum
just like to
physics.
say to everybody, don't tell anybody you haven't got a driver's license in case the cops are listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to say that on the internet, would you?
no, perish the thought.
Mick, you overtook me coming back from the ginistry.
Oh, did I? There you go. Was I speeding? Probably.
You might not get any you won't get any points in your
should we go-
license because you
should-
haven't got one.
Should we go straight to song 12?
Okay, yeah.
I've actually got it up on my iPad. I thought we were doing that anyway.
Mick's got it up.
That makes a change. I knew those blue
I
pills
might
would
have to
come
have
in
another
handy.
wee in a minute.
Don't swallow them too slowly. Get a stiff neck. Hey!
Yeah, if you put them in your eyes, Mark, you look hard.
I got one stuck in my throat and I got a stiff neck.
Brilliant. Just said that one.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
You weren't listening.
You never do. Do that again? I know. Tune it while you're playing the chord, just as a matter of interest. I think those strings might be dying. It's fine. Go on, play again.
Has my Mustang got a nickname? No, I just call it
Sounds like it's got a chorus on it.
Mustang.
Sally. Have you got a name for your Mustang?
No,
Sweetheart, darling, love.
I just call it Mustang.
Walks out to the garage.
And I can't say it's my Mustang because it belongs to my wife as well. And she gets very upset when everybody says it's my Mustang. It's our Mustang. So just making that claim. And we haven't got a name for it, no. I suppose you could make one up. Perhaps this should be the next
Cuthbert.
quiz.
That's it, yeah. What to name
Make up
your
a name
Mustang.
for my Mustang.
Oh, that's a good idea. Ziggy.
Ziggy. That's it.
Don't forget, if you'd like to tip, it's paypal.me/idlehandsmad. Should we do
Chris
should we do a
Kakavas, get on there.
should we do a hops?
For Dan.
Hey,
should
what?
we? Even though he didn't bring us
No.
any drinks. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think we should. Go on. He did do it for 67
That's true.
weeks, and then the other one.
Let's do it. Ready?
Ready?
Hops and bubbles and hops and bubbles and hops and bubbles and hops. Oh, hops and bubbles and hops and bubbles and hops and bubbles and hops. Oh, hops and bubbles and hops and bubbles and hops and bubbles and hops. Oh, hops and bubbles and hops and bubbles. Hops and bubbles.
Where the fuck are you? Take it down.
Ready, Matt? 3, 4.
Ziggy played guitar and jamming good with Whit and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand and made it too far. Became the special man. Then we were Ziggy's band. And Ziggy really sang, screwed up eyes and screwed down hairdo like some cat from Japan. He could lick 'em by smiling. He could leave 'em to hand. Came on so loaded, man. Well hung in Snow White Town. Where were the spiders? While the fly tried to break our balls. Just a bit like to guide us. So we bitched about his fans and should we crush his sweet hand? Oh yeah. Ziggy played for time, jiving us that we were voodoo, and the kids were just crass. He was the nass with God-given ass. He took it out too far, but boy could he play guitar. Making love with his ego. Ziggy is sucked up into his mind like a leper messiah. When the kids had killed the man, I had to bring up the band. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
must work out how that song ends one day.
I'm still working out how it starts. What's the time?
I don't know.
I've got to go home. I'm going home.
Time for a bass lesson.
Do you know? Yeah, do you know?
I think we should go straight to track number 16.
Hang on, you got to draw a card yet? Because we're running.
we can do
yeah,
that.
yeah, might as well. Yeah, we're.
Mine's not working.
I know you've been cut out effectively.
You cut yourself out.
Yeah.
Just imagine
know what
that
that
you're
is.
there.
You've let me down. You let Duncan down. You let Mick down. But most importantly, you've let yourself down.
Oh,
Right, get a goodie.
Got to do the sound effects.
Is it written in French?
Mais oui.
Is it abonné? Yum.
when any... I can't even say it right. Hang on, got my pedal. Right. When Ellie and I first started living together, when we would argue, I would hide all of our shoes, or all of her shoes, in various locations, so she would be forced to come and talk to me.
Well,
Story.
That's either slightly scary or very sweet. I
Ellie,
don't know,
you still
really.
watching?
She's not allowed to tell you.
She's gone to bed. Yeah.
Wait, just say it again. Just say it again. I think I've got it.
So when me and Elle started first going out,
Yeah.
I would hide her shoes around the house so she'd come and talk to me because she'd have to go, where are my shoes?
After you'd had a row.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many questions I have about this. Where were
there-
you living at the time?
There are many, but most of them would be asked by a psychologist, in fairness.
So I don't think it was like when we were down in Guildford. It was when we
When we
had
were in
the
Guildford.
flat in South Croydon.
The flat in South Croydon.
she
Not the
had-
house in South Croydon we lived in. The one after that.
Yeah.
The one behind the bull, by the bull. Behind the sheet.
No, it was the one.
The big one.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you and mine...
And to be honest, I used to do it as a bit of a retaliation as well.
Why she hide your underpants?
No. To be honest, when I used to do it when she used to nick my socks because she has a habit of stealing my socks out of the sock drawer because she prefers my socks to her socks, which really, really winds me up
My cats
because
do
they're
that.
my thick socks. She has pony,
Right.
thin, skinny
Girly
socks,
socks.
and I have like chunky,
Yeah.
you know,
Man
boot socks. And she nicks them because she prefers them, which really winds me up. And then I hide her stuff in a
So-
kind of sort of retaliatory kind of thing. And then when she gets annoyed that I've hidden her stuff, I then respond with, "Will you nick my socks?"
So is it a retaliated thing, or is it more of a hostage situation where you hide her stuff until she stops borrowing your socks?
I guess it's
I'm
both.
not going to give you your stuff back until you stop wearing my socks.
Oh no! It's more to just to basically go stop borrowing my socks
Where
or
in that
stealing my socks. I
Where
should
in
say.
that flat?
This is still happening, by the way. This has not stopped.
Right.
This is still goes on. I still hide her stuff when she borrows my socks.
I can't believe. Okay, I'm going true.
I'm going lie.
I'm going to go lie, but I wouldn't be surprised if you did this.
Brilliant.
But Matt or Ellie has never mentioned it to me, and I lived with them for a long time. I don't. Yeah, I'm going to go lie.
You going lie? You
I
going
think
lie?
Ellie would have told me.
I'm going true.
It was a lie! Except the bit where she steals my socks.
Is that true?
That is true.
That's where the truth
But
was
I
in
don't
your eyes.
retaliate. I merely let it happen. Everything's all right.
Everything's okay.
I need another wee.
No, that would blimey. So it's like the same 2 litres of water you had. 2 litres of water.
We're finishing in a minute.
You'll be finishing in a minute. Exactly.
Shall we do a bit of John Be Good while he's off MC?
We can if you like. We don't need him, do we?
fired. Well, he carried his guitar and a gun in his sack. Was living in a dream by railroad tracks. Old engineer sitting in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the driver made. People passing by that would stop and say, "Oh my, that little boy, he can play. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 sing Johnny, go, go." Yeah, his mother told him, "Sonny, you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a big old band. Any people coming from a mile around, see you playing music till the sun goes down. Maybe someday they must be like singing Johnny B. Good tonight. Go, 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 Johnny, 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 go, go, go."
Let's have a keyboard solo from Matt. Go on, keyboard solo, Matt.
Go, go, Johnny, go, 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 sing Johnny, go. What's happened to the screen?
I don't know what happened when you walked in, Matt, but the screens go
Have you
mad.
trod on something?
Knocked the
Kicked
cable
it
out.
out?
Did you knock the cable out?
Is it our
Oh, it's gone off now.
Ah.
What about the cable over there?
It's broken it.
Oh, no, it's back. We lost you for a minute there.
Right, are we doing this?
Okay.
Have we got one more to truth or lie to do?
Are we doing that?
What are we doing?
Truth or lie?
Oh, you've paused, Dunk.
Oh, look, you
Oh,
are.
I've paused in a marvellous position there. Lovely.
Let's go back to the other one.
Showing off your massive
Still
head.
paused. I know.
Something's going on with Duncan's camera. now.
It's getting bigger.
He's not actually like that. That would be really creepy.
I look quite thoughtful or quite dead. One or the other.
He's still speaking to us, which is it's kind of concerning.
That's weird. Oh,
Oh,
I'm back.
he's back.
I'm
Well done.
back.
Frozen Dunk.
Pick me a winner or a loser. Truth, lie. Who knows?
Nice and close to the microphone.
All right then. Why does my head look so big?
Should've
Is my
bought
head really
Lord.
this big? Oh. Need to alter my angle to the camera so I don't look like I've got a head the size of a pomegranate.
Get a
Oh, no,
job
it's
on
small.
If I'd
Easter.
had a joint, that would have been a massive.
It would have been.
You could get a job on Easter Island.
In fairness, if I'd had a joint, I would have accepted the massive head accusation. Right, so.
Lie.
Lie.
Oh, shush. I once shared a cab with a rock icon and they left me to pay the bill.
Who is it?
Uh,
Lie.
it was Susie Quattro.
Susie Quattro.
I've heard she's tight. Bruce told me she's tight.
Blimey.
Hey?
Well, you can't say that on the internet, Mick.
Depends what year, I suppose.
She's not very free with her cash, in fact.
She's four-wheel drive, though.
She is.
She,
Right, we might as
she
well-
likes a rally or two.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's a lie.
Yeah, we need to know more information than this. What year was this? Where were you going and where were you going to?
This
Oh, no, wait a minute. Where were you going from and where were you going to?
right. This was about 5 years ago.
Oh, not long ago then.
No, it was about 5 years ago. I was going to LA because I was working at the NAMM show,
Mm-hmm.
and I was waiting at the airport. Well, I had a cab booked at the airport with a couple of the guys that I was travelling with, and our cab came up. We were in getting ready to go, and another guy that I knew walked across to us and said, Susie Quattro's over there, and she's waiting for a guy to come and pick her up. He hasn't turned up. She's a bit stuck, and have you got room in your cab? And we said yes.
Was it an Audi Quattro?
No.
No. Had to ask.
So I think we've been quite generous to let him tell the story.
But I think, what are you going to say, Matt? Because I think I'm going to
Lie.
say lie,
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 lie.
lie.
It's true.
Why did you never tell us that?
Well, it seemed immaterial.
He's been waiting for this quiz for years. It's just to
If
have
anything,
that story.
that makes him a bit of a git. Not sharing that story.
Yeah, no, genuinely. We were waiting. We were at the airport
Yeah, okay.
in the cab.
Let's just
Guy came
get
over
on
and
with the
said,
next
"Can you
number.
give Susie a lift?" We gave her a lift. We drove to bloody Anaheim, where we were staying. My hotel was the last one in the queue, so Susie Quattro got out at the first hotel, and I got out at the last hotel, and I had to pick up the bill for the whole cab ride for everybody.
Amazing.
There we go.
Amazing.
Still, she was a very nice lady.
Lindsay says you mumbled the whole story.
Yeah,
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
fairly
Sorry about
normal.
that. I would say it
Normal.
clearer, but unfortunately my voice just is like this.
He's a mumble dunk, isn't he?
Mumble dunk. I nearly did it. I nearly said it.
Should we skip to track 16?
Sure.
Go on then.
Right. We've been requested. We used to do this,
But then
but
we
we
gave
haven't
it up,
done
didn't
it
we?
for a long time, and we keep getting it requested. So we will endeavour to do a fantastic job of it, even though we haven't played it for so long. Can't remember any of the things in the harmony in the chorus. Never mind. We'll be fine. We'll be
But
fine.
do you remember we were cutting it short?
Yeah.
As in where you sing?
Yeah.
Oh
Like you were
yes. There's
cutting
no
bits out.
ooze. We're not doing the ooh bit, are we?
And just remember, if in doubt,
No, in the chorus.
Oh, yes.
and remember,
Okay,
if
I got it, I
if
got
in
it.
doubt,
I got it.
don't sing.
Right.
I'm going to take my own advice on that one. Oh, look.
See,
here
I
it
can't
is.
do it.
Why can't you do that when we're doing
No,
the
no,
song?
no. It's comedy
'Cause we're all
value. You see, I
staring
do
at
it wrong
him.
on
Of course
purpose.
he does. Of course he does.
Well, we were born within an hour of each other. Our mother said we could be sister or brother. Oh, your name is Deborah. Although it never suited you. And we thought that when we grew up, we'd get married and never split up. Oh, we never did it. Although I often thought of it. And Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. And when I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're off early crowd? Meet at 2 o'clock by that fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here by the road on that damn and lonely Thursday years ago. You're the first girl at school to get breasts. Martin said that yours were the best. Oh, the both I loved you, but I was a mess. I had to watch you try and get you undressed. We were friends, but that's as far as it went. I used to walk you home, but sometimes it meant, oh, nothing to you. 'Cause you're so popular. And Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with our texts on the wall. And when I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're off early crowd? Meet at 2 o'clock by that fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get
zebra. You remember that time you fell on a trap? You nearly killed the man.
Zebra?
Gibbon. And do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. And when I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Wanna be strange when we're all fully grown. Meet at 2 o'clock by that fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own in that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. What are you doing Sunday, baby? Would you like to come and meet me, maybe? You can't even bring your baby. What are you doing Sunday, baby? Would you like to come and meet me, maybe? You can't even bring your baby. What happened there?
Well, I went to the B flat, which is the chord that it ends on, and Mick went to the F and went, oh, it must be the F, and went to the F, and he went to the B flat. So I had to go back to the B flat again.
Well, that was very confusing.
It was. There was lots of B flats and Fs. I forgot that harmony completely, Dunk.
No, I could tell from the look of panic.
That
Should I-
little
should we
bit.
try it again?
It's just that end
Do you want me
bit.
to do it again?
Just do that little
Okay.
chorus.
Let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there at 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road.
Hold on, it's that bit. Fountain down the road. No, it wasn't that, was it?
No, because it was and then
Yeah,
there.
I know.
Oh, Witchell
I can't sing it. I can't sing it.
Fountain down the road. Was that it? No, it wasn't that. We'll have to work on that again. We should have recorded it earlier, because we did a really good job of it earlier when we rehearsed
Thank
it.
you, Melissa. Thank you for tipping. That is very kind of you. If you want to tip us, it's at paypal.me/idlehandsmad.
Fountain down the road. Was that it?
That sounds about
Might have been, yeah.
Fountain down the road. I remember being able to do it full voice, so it might have been that.
Thank you very much, Melissa. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the tips, lovely, lovely, lovely people.
I stuck a link on. Put a link up. I put a link up.
You put a link
I
up.
put a link up.
Put a link up.
I put a link up.
Put a link
Put a
up.
link
Put a
up.
link up. Put a link up.
Put a
Put a
link
link up. Put a link up.
Put a link up.
So before we dive into
Puddling.
potentially the last song,
Yeah.
if I'm right, we've all told the truth and we've all told a lie, which means the envelopes that we have left contain one truth and one lie for both of us.
Let's do it.
So should we round
Let's
off
do
the
it.
game with the which is true, which is lie?
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Martin.
Just one of them. Just one of them.
No,
yeah?
no, do both.
do both.
Oh, do both.
We've got to pick which is right.
Oh, we're going to do it quickly without explaining.
Yeah, do both, and
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
pick which one's the truth and which one's a lie.
We may
I
correct
understand.
it.
I'm a very simple man. You see.
So it's just a single point round.
Single point round. Okay, I like your thinking. It's very competitive of you, if I may say so.
Okay. I got drunk and ate cake with a rock star and a priest.
Good
Good,
song.
isn't it? That's
Yeah,
good.
it's a great
I don't
song.
think we should ask questions on this either.
all right.
I think it should
Well, no
just be a
questions.
That's
straight,
one.
Straight guess.
straight
Yeah,
face.
okay, that's one. Do
Okay.
you want to hear them both and then
Yes,
choose
yes,
which one?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so that's one, and then the other one is I once signed autographs for a hockey team who thought I was someone else.
Second one, true.
Yeah, I'd go for the second one, true.
Yeah,
Right?
You hadn't answered.
it doesn't matter. Oh no, it does.
I'll say true.
Okay. So that's a point each.
Excellent. No points. for me.
Oh, are we getting points for this bit?
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh, that's a that's
him a point
no.
there.
I thought this was just a little bit fun at the end.
Was that when they thought you were Justin Hawkins?
Yeah, they wouldn't
Yeah,
leave me alone.
I knew that one.
I sort of
The
guessed.
thing is, I was going through Terminal 5 to a gig, Not at Terminal 5.
Was that with Dave when they thought he was the model, or was that in a
No.
club? That was a different one.
Dave wasn't coming to the gig. No. No. That was when we were in Bournemouth, and they thought he was the Calvin Klein model.
And you were Justin
No, I was
Hawkins.
Justin Hawkins, yeah. No. Well, I was going through the airport at Terminal 5, but I had my guitar with me because I was going to a gig in Germany or somewhere. And, yeah, this hockey team who were behind me, just not literally in that way, were just obsessed with the fact that I was Justin Hawkins. It would not leave me alone until I signed a load of autographs for them. So there you go.
Justin was very
I'm not.
proud of you. Right. When I was 17...
And I did get drunk and eat cake with a rock star, but not a priest.
Oh, okay. Shame.
When I was 17, I had to go at playing cricket for my local cricket team, but it was so bad they asked me to leave the field and the team. Bit me tongue. And the team.
Theme.
Right, team.
The theme
Okay.
was cricket.
All right, the other one is, having dinner one night, I started to choke on a bit of potato. I was standing up gasping. I couldn't breathe. I was waving my arms around, so Michael had to perform the Heimlich remover.
Remove the Heimlich remover. To get rid of your Heimlichs.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, yeah. I had so many of them.
Had it grown back?
What is
Mrs.
life like without
Heimlich,
the
I've
Heimlich?
invented a remover.
Wasn't it my sister, your daughter, that said about the Hyman manoeuvre?
Oh, the Hyman manoeuvre.
At a dinner party.
I used to have some cream, right, which was for my neck. No, wait. It was for, I had a stiff neck, right, and my mum bought me this cream, and it was called Transvaseline cream, but when I asked her for it, I said, can I get the transvestite cream? It was obviously in my head.
And he's never been the same since.
Never been the same since. It's true.
Can
I
you
rubbed
read
it in my neck and now wear makeup.
Read the first one again for me.
When I was 17, I had to go out playing cricket for my local team. I was so bad, they chucked me out the...
Definitely the first one.
Yeah,
Definitely
true.
the first one.
First one's
What was
true.
the second one?
False.
To the microphone, Dad. To the microphone.
Michael had to perform the Heimlich
Heimlich
manoeuvre.
The Heimlich,
not the
Heimlich
remover.
remover.
Not the remover, but the manoeuvre.
So it's either he played cricket at 17 or Heimlich.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Heimlich.
I'm going cricket.
Cricket's true.
Cricket true.
Other one false.
No, it's a lie.
Which one?
Cricket.
The cricket was a lie.
Yeah.
Michael did perform.
He did. He actually saved my life. I was going blue in the face. I was going to die.
No.
When was
yeah.
this?
Why haven't I heard this story?
I kept it to myself.
Oh my
It's a bit like your driver's license.
Yeah. No,
2
no,
points
that
for Rick on
happened.
that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Go on then.
Okay. Whilst writing songs in my original band, Lickspittle, we would only eat Monster Munch and drink Iron Brew. Or I have a tattoo that is upside down and the wrong way round, but I can't show you.
So Lickspittle was inspired by basically junk food and stuff.
That one's true.
Yeah, I'd say Lickspittle true.
Lickspittle's true.
Yeah.
Tattoo.
Tattoo.
I would have seen that by now.
I'm
Would
pretty
you?
Yeah. He gets naked a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah. Actually, they'll find out at the gig on Saturday when they'll.
Shh. Shh.
I'm going to go with the one that isn't a tattoo.
You're going to go with the writing songs, Monster Munch and Iron Brew. But the thing is, I don't know how to do this one because they're both true.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, we all get points then.
Hey?
Yeah.
What's the tattoo then?
I have a Chinese symbol.
Ba-bum-tsh.
On my.
Duncan's probably got a couple over
I
there.
have a Chinese. I got. I did the classic first tattoo, tiny little Chinese symbol that I thought meant peace in death because I thought, I was a bit grungy and I thought that's cool. And they not only put it upside down, but they also put it the wrong way round. And it now lives underneath this tattoo.
Oh, is that right? How did you end up with 2 truths there? Did we last 2 lies?
I did 2 lies,
You were wrong then, Dunk.
No, I was wrong. I thought we'd done it.
threw us
Oh,
off.
never mind.
but it doesn't
I've
matter.
given,
I
I've given
don't.
everybody points.
I
for
don't
that
care.
one.
Everyone
Everybody's got
gets
points.
points.
Right. My ones are.
Peas in truth.
I have 2.
I mean,
So,
Duncan's won anyway.
once. Well, not necessarily. Mick scored pretty
He's
highly
not.
as
He's
well in there.
55, isn't he?
Yeah, 56. Okay.
56. Oh, there you go. Oh, because there's one more, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One higher.
Nearer 60 than 50. Like somebody else who's now nearer 50 than 40. Anyway, whilst on a business trip to Taiwan, my co-workers and I went to a high-class restaurant to seal a very important business deal, and I accidentally drank the finger bowl. That's one of them. I once
Mumbling a lot, though,
Mum,
isn't he?
he's mumbling very quickly. We're to Taiwan.
I once went to a business meeting in Taiwan and accidentally drunk the finger bowl at the restaurant.
The
Finger bowl. Was it the contents of the finger bowl or
Can
the
I-
actual?
I know we're
Obviously the
not
contents
asking
of the
questions.
finger bowl,
Is that what you wash your fingers
That's
in?
what you're supposed
Right,
to wash your
okay,
fingers
cool.
in after
Yeah,
you've
crack
eaten
on.
stuff. And the other one is I once turned up at the wrong school reunion and was 2 drinks in before I realised.
I'd say the first one's true and the
Fing-
second
I'm
one's a
going
lie.
finger bowl true.
I'm going finger bowl true. But they both sound plausible.
Finger bowl. Lie. Yeah.
He smashed it. He
Genuinely,
smashed it.
I went to-
What's
I
the end
I went to the
score?
school reunion, I must tell you, because it's very stupid.
on.
Mark, you know Mark.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
told
I don't
me-
know
told
Mark.
me-
Who's Mark?
Rayburn.
Tell me about
Rayburn.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark Rayburn told me.
Mark Rayburn.
Rayburn,
Oh.
old friend of mine. He told me that there was a school reunion. I was in my 20s. He organised it all. We turned up at this school reunion for my old year. I recognised quite a few people in there because they were only from the year above. But I didn't realise they were from the year above because it was a long time afterwards. And we were genuinely 2 drinks in, sitting in the bar before somebody said, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Amazing.
My parents did that once. They went to some awards ceremony. There was stuff at the Savoy or something. They were in there for like an hour and a half because they're wearing, all the smart gear. And they suddenly realised after an hour and a half, only a few champagnes, they recognise anyone here. But it did give me the idea we should be going up to London in our tux, wander around the expensive hotels until we find functions. Who's going to question it?
That's true.
Actually, looking like him, a lot of people.
If we're lucky, we'll end up in Mrs. Ming's shag palace.
With the
Mrs.
vibrating beds and the red lights.
Exactly.
It'd be all right if the Ivor Novello Awards are going on. I'd get into that.
Dad, why have you got your bass? Are we doing 18?
No, it looks like you're doing Fat Bottom by Spinal Tap, I think.
I think we should all be reading this at the moment.
Sweeter the cushion, deeper the
know what
push.
we just before we do that one, we
What's
could
the
do
scores?
that
What's
one.
the scores?
George Dawes,
What is this guy? No one
What
wants
is
to read
that?
that. Just
Look
say
at
it. Just say
look
it.
at that.
Just say it. What are the scores?
are you going to print this up on a spreadsheet?
I would put it in, but there seems a little point because I've destroyed you all. No, it's me, then Mick, then... Oh, hang on. 1, 2. Then Matt. Martin loses.
I came last.
You came last. Then Martin, Matt, Mick, and then me.
I'm too trusting.
Good for the ladies.
Too trusting. We've had we've had 2 requests for Country Girl
Let's close with our one then.
and one for Sweet Child, but and Dakota as well. But I think Country Girl sounds like a good one to finish on, don't you? We do the other ones all the time.
Thank you, everyone. Oh, I'm on echo again. Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight. It's been really good fun, actually. I really enjoyed it.
I've really enjoyed it.
Really enjoyed tonight.
I've learned
It's a wonderful night.
I've learned things about you that I didn't know.
I know.
It's quite
I know.
exciting.
And also, we're back next. £100 for Mr. Brightside.
Hey,
£100 for Mr. Brightside.
that's changed your mind,
Well,
hasn't
all
it?
right.
Okay. You can do that.
Yeah, anyway, we're back next Friday. We
Next Friday.
We might have planned out what we're doing and everything, maybe, and then...
Oh yeah, we're doing
We're
the
doing,
Valentine
we're doing
one.
more new, different ones as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we
So,
are.
you know.
We are. Valentine themic.
Are we doing Brightside? Seriously.
Well, let's do
Country
Country
Girl.
Girl, and then let's maybe do Brightside, because when someone says £100, I'm like, yeah.
Never get to bed, never get to hell, baby. Never get to come till you stop paying your dues. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah!
what can a poor boy do? Better go back to your mama, she'll take care of you. Lost your wife, lost your son, stay out drinking till the morning comes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What can a poor boy do? Better go back to your mama. She'll take care of you. Oh!
Country girl, take my hand, lead me through this busy bed. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn.
what do I do? At Mrs. Biggs, better go back to your mama. She'll take care of you. Yeah. Country girl, take my hand and lead me through this disease land. I am tired, I am weak, I am one. I have stole, I have sinned. Oh, my soul, it's unclean. Country girl, gotta keep on, keeping on. Gotta keep on, keeping on. Gotta keep on, keeping strong with you. I got the right city room. What you have to say before you have to go. Be careful what you say. You'll reap just what you sow. Oh yeah. What can a poor boy do? Oh, you better go back to your mama. She'll take care of you. Come on, everybody, join in. Country girl, take my hand and lead me through this disease land. I am tired, I am weak, I am one. I have stole, I have sinned. Oh, my soul is unclean. Country girl, gotta keep on, keeping on. Country girl, gotta keep on, keeping on.
I go I got a chord drum.
I managed to get Mrs. Ming's shagging shop in there done for you.
Annette captured it perfectly. You three on the screen together look like an episode of Sesame Street. One is one.
I think we are at the end now, aren't we? Because I think we've come to the end. But I think we're going to do a bit of Brightside.
We do Brightside.
Should we do a bit of Brightside?
Should we just do the old way of doing Brightside? Oh, I just realised why my vocal's so dry.
Because
you
I
haven't
didn't
got
turn
any
my
effect
button on.
it.
That's better.
Ah.
Right, this will be the last one. My bladder is starting to get there now.
I'll be racing you to the lab.
Before we go,
I
I'd
can
just
run
like to
upstairs.
say a massive thank you to Molly Williams for doing the lies
Thanks,
and the truths
Mo.
and all
Thank
that
you,
kind of
Mo.
stuff. So thanks, Mo. That was really cool, and actually, it was really good fun.
And thanks everybody else who tuned in and chipped in and had a great time, I hope.
Yeah, hope you had a
In
good
your
time.
lounge.
Don't forget to come back next Friday from 8 o'clock for a bit of a Valentine's-y themed Rolandi show.
Can I do my little thing now? Right, okay, so
Here we go.
just really quickly, right, me and Nico Vox are on Mad Eye Moonshine channel on Twitch
no,
at
let me
12
no.
o'clock on Monday. I'm on Tuesday night, Martin Mickles on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. And then we're back here on Friday.
Can I
doing
just
Randy the Rockets.
question the decision on Mad Eye?
It was the only other M that he could find that was a drink. I know it's very similar to Mad Dog. But it's Mad Eye Moonshine, whereas Mad Dog and Moonshine. It wasn't my choice.
I'd like you to relay back to Nikki.
Yes, I will. I will.
Let me watch it.
I think he's on the stream, actually.
I'm not completely comfortable with the Mad Eye Moonshine thing.
I don't know what you mean. Yeah.
Sorry, what?
It's only a letter
I
away.
can't hear you.
Who said that?
Coming out of my cage, and I'm doing just fine. Gotta be down, 'cause I want it all. Started out with a kiss, and it's done
I'll
like
start with
this.
it.
It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke, and she's taking a drag. Now I'm going to bed,
happens.